The Shroud of Turin has always been a source of intrigue and mystery. For centuries, this piece of linen, believed by many to bear the image of Jesus Christ, has sparked debates among scientists, historians, and religious followers alike. Eddie Bravo, a well-known martial artist and podcast host, found himself swept into this enigma during a conversation with the legendary filmmaker Mel Gibson. As Gibson brought up the topic of the shroud, Bravo was immediately intrigued, but like many others, he had always dismissed it as a mere hoax, something unworthy of deeper consideration. In the 1980s, when scientists conducted carbon dating tests on the shroud, they concluded that it was from the Middle Ages, dismissing it as a medieval forgery. This seemed to confirm Bravo's initial skepticism. After all, the idea that the image on the cloth could have been created by some form of ancient technology or divine intervention seemed far-fetched. However, what followed was a deep dive into the mystery that would forever change his perspective. As Bravo listened to Gibson's insights and delved deeper into the topic, his doubts began to fade. What he discovered was both astonishing and perplexing. The Shroud of Turin is far more than just a piece of ancient cloth. It's a scientific and spiritual puzzle that has yet to be fully understood. While scientists and experts from all over the world have studied it exhaustively, there remains one key question that no one has been able to answer. How was the image of a crucified man imprinted on the fabric without the use of paint, dye, or any known technology? Was it a divine miracle or simply a remarkable coincidence? Could this cloth, after all these centuries, still hold the key to understanding a pivotal moment in history? As we delve deeper into the story of the Shroud of Turin, we will explore the scientific studies, the skepticism, and the profound implications that this ancient relic may hold. Stay with us to uncover the full mystery of the Shroud of Turin and gain a clearer, more complete perspective on one of the world's most enduring enigmas. The Shroud of Turin has fascinated and perplexed humanity for centuries. This linen cloth, believed by many to be the burial shroud of Jesus Christ, bears the faint yet striking image of a man who was crucified in a manner eerily similar to the biblical account of Jesus' death. But the question remains, is it real or is it just an elaborate hoax? In 1988, a team of scientists conducted carbon dating tests on the shroud, concluding that it dated back to the 14th century, suggesting that it was a medieval creation. This result caused a stir, fueling skepticism and leading many to dismiss the shroud as nothing more than a medieval forgery. For decades, this seemed like the final word on the subject. But then the plot thickened. As more research and advanced testing methods emerged, a new narrative began to unfold. Subsequent studies suggested that the shroud could actually be much older, possibly over 2,000 years old. But how could this be? The evidence pointed to multiple factors that could have affected the carbon dating process, including contamination from repairs and exposure to centuries of wear and tear. This revelation opened the door to a host of new possibilities, ones that challenged the very foundation of the previous carbon dating conclusions. For many, the shroud represents more than just a piece of cloth. It is a symbol of mystery and faith, a link between the past and the present. Could this relic truly be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, preserving the imprint of his image for millennia? Or is it simply the product of a skilled forger's hand, crafted to deceive the world? The answer is far from clear, and the mystery only deepens as we explore more of the shroud's fascinating history. Could this artifact hold secrets beyond our understanding? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the evidence, explore the scientific debates, and uncover more revelations about the Shroud of Turin. The truth might just surprise you. The Shroud of Turin is not just an object of religious significance. It is one of the most extensively studied artifacts in history. Researchers from various fields, including particle physicists, engineers, and historians, have dedicated countless hours to understanding the origins and properties of this enigmatic cloth. Yet, despite the overwhelming number of scientific minds that have explored it, one thing remains universally agreed upon. No one can explain how the image of a crucified man was imprinted onto the fabric without the use of paint, dye, or any known technology. This is where the mystery deepens. The shroud bears a faint, yet incredibly detailed image, believed by many to be the face and body of Jesus Christ. However, there are no traces of pigment, dye, or even any known method that could have been used to create this image. The cloth itself is made of linen, a simple fabric, yet the image that it carries is unlike any other ever seen before. What's even more perplexing is that scientists from around the world agree on one thing. They don't know how it was done. In fact, no technique known to modern science can replicate the kind of negative image on linen that appears so mysteriously on the shroud. If the image were the result of a painting, there would be evidence of brushstrokes or pigment particles, but nothing of the sort is visible. The image appears to be burned or imprinted on the surface in a way that defies all conventional understanding of materials and methods. This has left many researchers scratching their heads, unable to offer a satisfactory explanation. The more scientists study the shroud, the more questions arise. Could it have been created by some advanced technology from a lost civilization? Is it a natural phenomenon that has yet to be understood? Or, as some believe, is it a supernatural imprint left behind by the resurrection of Christ? As fascinating as these questions are, they are far from being answered. The shroud remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time, a symbol of the unknown and the unexplained in the realms of both science and faith. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the secrets of the Shroud of Turin and explore the theories that could change the way we understand history, science, and spirituality. As the mystery of the Shroud of Turin deepens, one of the most intriguing theories to emerge is that the image on the cloth could be the result of a powerful burst of radiation, possibly triggered by the resurrection of Jesus Christ. This hypothesis suggests that the miraculous nature of Christ's return to life could have imprinted the image onto the fabric through a form of energy so intense that it left an indelible mark without the use of paint, dye, or any known material. What makes this theory particularly compelling is the idea that such an event, something as extraordinary as the resurrection, could have manifested in a way that transcends ordinary physics. If true, it would mean that the shroud is not just a piece of historical cloth, but a physical record of a supernatural moment that defies the laws of nature as we understand them. This could explain why no other burial cloth has ever produced an image like it, despite the fact that many people throughout history have been buried in similar linen shrouds. Even more fascinating is the presence of blood on the shroud, which adds another layer of mystery. The blood stains are clearly visible, yet curiously, the image itself appears to lie above the blood, as if the image was imprinted after the blood had already been absorbed into the fabric. This strange phenomenon raises the possibility that the image was not formed through conventional means, but through a process that defies scientific explanation. The very fact that the bloodstains are undisturbed and the image is separate from them is another puzzle piece that has yet to be satisfactorily explained by any scientific theory. Could this be a divine mark, left as a testament to the resurrection? Or is there a more earthly explanation that we simply haven't discovered yet? The mystery of the Shroud of Turin continues to baffle both believers and skeptics alike, leaving us to question what is possible and what lies beyond the boundaries of our understanding. Join us as we continue exploring the supernatural and scientific possibilities behind the Shroud of Turin. The answers may surprise you, and the truth could be far more remarkable than we ever imagined. The Shroud of Turin stands as one of the most compelling and perplexing mysteries ever to confront science and faith alike. For centuries, it has puzzled experts and fascinated believers, with its detailed image of a crucified man leaving a mark that seems to transcend ordinary explanation. But as we delve deeper into the nature of the shroud, a larger question arises. What does this mean for our understanding of science, history, and the supernatural? Unlike any other burial cloth, the Shroud of Turin bears an image so distinctive and so uniquely formed that it has captured the imagination of scientists and theologians around the world. The cloth is not just any ordinary piece of fabric. It is a potential artifact from a divine event, an imprint of a supernatural occurrence that challenges everything we know about material reality. Yet, as remarkable as this singular artifact is, it raises the question of whether other burial cloths throughout history might contain similar, unexplained phenomena, hidden in plain sight, waiting for discovery. There have been other burial cloths claimed to bear similar images or impressions, but none have come close to the significance or mystery of the Shroud of Turin. While some skeptics may dismiss these cloths as mere coincidences or sophisticated forgeries, others wonder if they too hold a deeper meaning, awaiting the day when science may catch up with the supernatural. Could it be that over time, more discoveries will surface that shed light on these mysterious relics? The potential for scientific breakthroughs in this field is immense, but so too is the realm of the unknown. The shroud, in its mystery, opens a doorway to deeper questions about the intersection of science and faith. Is it a mark of something divine, or merely an unexplained phenomenon that science has yet to fully unravel? Some believe it's a supernatural sign, a miraculous imprint of Christ's suffering and resurrection, while others see it as an inexplicable yet fascinating puzzle, a symbol of the limits of human understanding. The story of the Shroud of Turin serves as a profound reminder of the limitations of science and the intricate relationship between faith and the unexplained. While science has made remarkable advancements in understanding the world around us, there are still phenomena that remain beyond our reach, mysteries that challenge even our most advanced knowledge. The Shroud of Turin is one of these mysteries, a relic that continues to intrigue and perplex us, even as it raises more questions than answers. What makes the shroud so captivating isn't just the image imprinted on it, but the fact that it compels us to confront the unknown. For centuries, this artifact has been a subject of heated debate, a nexus between science, religion, and philosophy. Whether it is a divine sign, a piece of historical evidence, or a result of an undiscovered natural phenomenon, the shroud continues to spark curiosity and contemplation about the nature of our existence and the possibility of supernatural occurrences. This relic challenges our understanding of reality and invites us to consider the possibility that there may be forces at play beyond the physical world we can measure and observe. The lesson we can take from the Shroud of Turin is clear. The pursuit of knowledge is not only about seeking concrete answers, but about exploring the mysteries that challenge us to think beyond our limits. While science and reason have brought us far, they are not the only means through which we come to understand our world. Faith, wonder, and a willingness to accept the unknown can offer us a different perspective, one that goes beyond empirical evidence and opens the door to the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. In a world that often prioritizes concrete facts, the Shroud of Turin reminds us that there is value in mystery. Not everything has to be explained, and sometimes the mystery itself is what enriches our journey of discovery. Whether you believe the shroud to be a supernatural sign, a historical artifact, or simply a fascinating enigma, it serves as a testament to the power of unanswered questions to inspire wonder and introspection. In conclusion, the Shroud of Turin teaches us to embrace the unknown, to explore the mysteries of the world with open hearts and minds. And if you've enjoyed diving into this incredible story with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel. We have many more thought-provoking explorations waiting for you.